Hey, everybody. Just some thoughts on this March 20th. Bear with me here. I just came home from a funeral on my mom's side of the family, and it was a cousin of mine who is exactly my age, and she died of cancer. And I'm not young, but I don't think I'm super old. And I don't feel old. So being at that funeral, and she was so full of love and joy with life and really enjoyed life, every minute of it, as much as she could, was a good example. And being at the funeral reminded me of what's really important in this life. And we all know this to be true. We've all heard somebody at one point or another in our life say that we're put on this earth just to love and help each other. That's it. It's all about love. You come into life with love, and if you do things right and you do your best, you go out with love. And hopefully you leave a trail of love behind you that people will remember and keep in their hearts when you're gone, right? That's the best that any of us can hope for when we leave this earth. And this is also the anniversary of the day that my mother died 17 years ago today. And my mother was Irish, and my cousin who died, who's my age, her mother was very Irish, and my cousin who died was very much into Irish culture and being Irish. And at the funeral, they had a lone bagpipe player dressed in the full Scottish Highland garb, I think it is, escorting the pallbearers up the middle of the church, playing Amazing Grace on the bagpipe, just one bagpipe. And then when the Mass was over, he led the pallbearers back down the church to Danny Boy on the bagpipe. And my mother was Irish, and she wasn't 100% Irish, but she was half Irish, and she really identified with Irish culture. And I really think that that was a sign that Mom was with us today. And the reason I'm telling you all of this is not for sympathy or anything like that, although if you have it, thank you, that's nice. But just a reminder of some of the more important things in life and the deeper things in life, like what I just said. We're just here to love each other. That's it. That's all there is to it. If somebody needs help, give them help. Don't judge them. Don't be stingy. Don't be a jerk. Don't get out your checklist and try to figure out, well, do they deserve help? Just give them help. You're going to need help someday. So, what you put out there comes back to you. So don't think too long and hard about when somebody needs help. Just give it to them. It's really simple. And it's a win-win. You don't lose anything helping somebody. So anyway, all of these profound thoughts that I'm having and sharing with you are for a reason. This is a perfect example of what's going on astrologically right now with all of these major planets lined up in the sign of Pisces. This huge, huge conglomeration of planets, it doesn't happen very often, that are conjunct each other. And with so much Pisces influence happening, and we are in Pisces season. We're about to go into Aries season, but we're still in Pisces season. And Pisces is the premier sign of the kind of thoughts I just shared with you. Death, what it means, introspection, spirituality. What am I doing here on this planet? All those big, heavy questions that none of us really want to think about because we're too busy with our lives. But today was a superb Pisces day that happened to me. And I hope that you have some kind of epiphany or aha moment or some kind of reflection, self-reflection about why you here on this earth. And I'm not being facetious, I'm being real. Why are you here? And why were you put here by God or whatever higher power you may believe in? What are you doing here? Yeah, I know what you're doing day to day. You're surviving, trying to pay the bills and blah, 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 like the rest of us. But really, when you step back from your busyness, what does your soul try to tell you? Have you ever thought about that? What does your inner spirit try to tell you? You ever thought about that? If you haven't, you might want to give yourself permission to do that. Take 2 minutes out of your day. 2 minutes. Everyone who counts on you every day can live without you for 2 minutes. Go lock yourself in the bathroom if you have to do it. And I'll bet you there's going to be an answer that comes to you. I'm certain there will be one. And if there isn't an answer, then do it again. Because this is the premier time to ask yourself that question, because the vibration and the energy from all the planets right now is really, really supportive of doing that kind of work, of asking yourself those kinds of questions. You can ask yourself questions like that any time of the year, of course, but you've got really supportive energy to help you find the answer to those questions right now. Okay? That's all. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you have or are having or had a good day today. And I hope you had a moment of love in your life today. And I wish you love. And I wish you peace. That's all. That's all you got to think about. Like the Beatles said, all you need is love, and it's really true.